Happy Vlogmas Day 13. I am ahead of schedule, feeling good, feeling productive, in a great mood. I'm gonna make dinner so I can have food for the week, because if I don't have food made, I will be tempted to eat out. I will eat out. Let's open up the cat's advent calendar and then get to cooking. Cats are probably like, so many toys. Let's turn a light on. So we're on 13. Oh, Jesus. All right, we got a third one of these little balls. I have not seen either of them since we opened them, so... Oh, no, there's one right there underneath the shelf. Are you interested? You want it? Well, you win some, you lose some. Trying to figure out which angle has the best lighting, and it seems like it's this one. But the menu today, we're making cornbread and red beans and rice. And the recipe I'm using is just something I Googled, and it's supposed to be like a Popeyes red beans and rice copycat. I don't know. I've made it before, but I can't recall. I feel like it was good, because if it was nasty, I wouldn't be in here trying to make it again. So it must have worked out fine. I think I laid on my hip or something wrong. I'm injured. My hip hurt. Oh, you know what? It was probably moving around all that furniture. You know. Being a 30-something-year-old teenager, your body just doesn't do what it used to do when you were like a teen. Let's do the cornbread first, because I feel like that's going to take longer to cook. I'm going to turn on my oven. Take this dirty baking sheet out of here first and get that going. I've already prepared to run the dishwasher today, so I don't even care about dirtying up dishes. Guess we'll use this one. This one is supposed to be I believe I cook in this one. Yeah, this one is oven safe. I don't like how tall it is, but it should be okay. Going with good old Jiffy corn mix. I just took my trash out the other day, and it already needs to go out again because I stay just throwing ridiculous things in the can. Let's see if I have 1/3 of a cup of milk left in here. I really don't want to have to open up another milk for this. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Is that all I needed? Yeah. I have a whisk, but I'd rather use this little rubber scraper so I can use it again to scrape the container when it's time to dump it in the pan. All right. Gonna butter this pan. We're gonna get crazy with the butter. Dump that whole thing in there. Does that even count as crazy? I feel like we could probably get crazier. Let's spread it out and see what happens. Oh, this should be enough butter. Look how bent up this thing is. Perfect. I hate to waste all the butter that's on here. I feel like this is gonna be a really quick meal. Like, I'm about to throw this rice in the rice cooker. So all I'm making is the red beans and the cornbread. But I'm gonna put some sausage in it just so I have some sort of meat in the red beans and rice. Almost forgot we have to clean our rice. I love this little rice cooker. Now that I have a better grasp on how to use it. So we're not gonna get crazy. Oops. We're just gonna do like a cup of rice. And then I'm gonna do equal parts water, but let me wash this really quick. It's probably too soon to put the rice on, but let's just do it. All right, here we go. Still waiting on the oven to preheat. Looking for my pan that I'm gonna cook everything in. I started using this part of my oven and honestly, it's so great. Oh, forgot about this pan. Oh. Oven is preheated. Gotta dump my batter in there. Okay. 15 to 20 minutes. We're gonna cut this sausage in half and put the rest in the freezer because we don't need to use all of that. Plop it in a freezer bag. And the rest we're gonna cut up. I think I'm gonna cut this up into like fourths. So you can have little bite-sized pieces in there. This is not the right knife, but at this point, it's fine. Some of these are cut up in thirds. Like, what was I just doing? Gotta mix this around. I forgot to show you guys the ingredients, so I'm gonna insert that really quick. Salt, garlic powder, liquid smoke, hot sauce, 2 cans red beans, rice. The recipe said onion powder, but I don't have any, so we're gonna throw an actual onion in there. Bacon fat. I don't feel like chopping the onion, so I'm gonna throw the onion in my cute little pink food processor that I have. Finally get to use this cutie. We're not gonna do a lot. Just like a little bit of onion in there. Hi, Nosy. She's like, what is all that noise? All right, I think that is very finely minced. I'm gonna go ahead and take my meat out because I feel like it's browned up really nice. And we're gonna add our onion. The recipe is saying pour both cans in the pan with sauce and all, so that's what we're gonna do. I just hate the way it looks, but let's follow the rules. All right, now it's saying add the waters, the onion, garlic, hot sauce, basically add everything. 1/4 cup water, half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Let's add a little bit more. Let's get crazy. 1 tablespoon or 1 teaspoon of the salt. It's saying 1/8 of hot sauce. That's like no hot sauce at all. What the heck? See, I'm getting a little suspicious of this recipe because that's like one little dot. No, ma'am. We're gonna have to add about 4 of those little dots. And then 1/4 of the liquid smoke. Now this one I won't get too crazy on. And then it says 3 tablespoons of bacon fat, which I won't do too much of because I just added all that fat from, you know, the meat. And this is all I have. So we can't add 3 tablespoons because I only have about 1 tablespoon worth. And we're gonna mix it all together. That is the cornbread timer. Let me pull the cornbread out while this is cooking up. And then it says we're gonna mash it with a potato masher, which I don't have. So we're gonna mash this with something. So I'll be back when it's time to get the mashing. All right, I don't have a potato masher, but I do have this thing. Let's see if this works. I wonder what I'd do better, just using like a spatula, something like this. Just kind of scraping it across. Yikes. I need to buy myself a potato masher. Ooh, this sucks. Hold on, let me figure this out. All nice and mashed. I was in there with a spatula and that spoon thing. And we're gonna dump our meat in. Give it a nice stir. I think it looks really nice. And then my rice is done. Cornbread looks good. I put some butter on the top too. We're gonna put the rice in this container. I was using this container for my chips. Had to clean the kitchen really quick because I know I'm not gonna want to deal with this later. I also put all the food in the little containers so that I can get to it easier and just put it away. And I got my cornbread over here. I will say the rice, because I don't have that water filter on my faucet, so my rice tastes like faucet water. And because I don't drink faucet water, it's like very obvious taste to me. Like I should have cooked this rice with some of my spring water. It just tastes like faucet water to me. It's disgusting. But I'm hoping that once I put my red beans over it, it'll like mask that. I'm glad I only made a cup of it. And when I go to make more, I will use spring water. Let's go ahead and make our plate right now. We're gonna use the cute Hello Kitty plate. Oh, it just tastes like faucet water. I'm so mad. I should have used a smaller spoon, or I should have used a smaller bowl. But it's okay. We're gonna use this one. I'm gonna cut up our cornbread. Love cornbread. Like, what are these cuts? And it's not sticking at all because I put all that butter in there. Isn't that so great? Cornbread on the side. It's really not a pretty looking food, but I did sneak a taste and it's really good. So I'm very excited to eat. Ow! Oh my god, my toe. I had vacuums laying on the floor and I just kicked one. All right, let's see what's going on here. If I have too much, I'm gonna put some back in the pot because it's kind of salty with all the stuff that's in there, and then adding the salt, but it tastes really good. I got the recipe from Pinterest, so I will link the recipe I followed in the description. And I can't even taste the nasty rice because everything else is so flavorful. If anything, I might add some water, more water to the red beans to loosen it up because it is very thick.
If you're into the very thick, then it's perfect for you. But I wanted a little bit more loose. It's almost 6 o'clock. I'm going to edit another video so I can stay on top of things. And tomorrow's a work from home day for me, luckily, so I can probably bust out a couple more videos so I can stay ahead of schedule. Let me finish eating my dinner and then we'll do the advent calendar.
I sat down to do some editing, but all I did was just rearrange my clips and put them in folders so I know when I go to edit what clips go to what vlog. And I think that's all I got in me. Like, I don't know if I have it in me to sit here and edit another video. No, I will work on it tomorrow, maybe after work. Was this Vlogmas Day 13? Oh, the battery's flashing. This is a Whisper, a Cadbury Whisper. I don't know if we had this one. Is this the one that had the layers in it that totally creeped me out? If it is, I'm definitely not eating this one. You know that one that had the crazy layers that was just like too much for my senses? I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog. I'm gonna play my game for a little bit and then I'm gonna go to bed. So if you made it this far, leave a... Is there a bean? There might be a little bean emoji. Hold on, let me look to see if there is. Oh, there is. There's a little bean emoji. So leave that. I think tomorrow, I don't know what I do. I think tomorrow when I get off work, I want to go in there and organize all my nail stuff. Maybe do some nail swatches for my book because I have that new collection. And I think I have like some Govee, like the rope lights that I want to put up. So we'll see what we get into tomorrow. We'll see how I feel after work. Okay, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. See you tomorrow.